Welcome to a brand new video of the Wizards. I am your host, the Wizard Man. I am back again to give you all the latest Brawl updates on the world of the Wizards. And as we can see here, we were able to land the number 2 spot despite Adam not showing up to the Brawl. And so, congrats, guys. I'm happy and I'm proud to see that most of you did participate, that were able to get in, put your lineups and all your commitments. It really helps us stand out against the competition. It has kept us as one of the top guilds in brawls. We currently rank second overall in brawls, and I'll show that to you guys here a little later on. But it's just great to see, the effort that you guys put in really pays out. And so I just want to thank you guys. Wanted to thank you guys for your donations. I seen that some of you guys actually donated some extra funds, and I wanted to call that out and thank you guys here. I did see Crypto Man Sam. I also saw Liberty Guy doing that. I also saw Crypto Maniac. Five Mishras has been doing it quite often, and I just want to thank you guys. This really helps the guild out a lot. It helps with the buildings. It helps us build it faster. And when we go to brawls, we'll have access to other to get merits, a lot more merits, to get cards quicker, and it's gonna pay off in the end. It's gonna pay off. And I always say there's no I in team. There's no I in team. It's all about every single individual that does this and participates. So thank you so much. Moving along, I just wanted to mention that moving along, as we saw, this is number 2 spot. We rallied 141 points, 47 wins, 29 losses. What's wrong with me, guys? And 23 crowns to go along with that. And our merit count was 1,238. So congrats on that, guys. Let's take a look and see who our 4 horsemen were. And as we can see, Das Food is always at it again with a 6 and 2 performance, 18 points, and leading the charge in our brawl. Thank you so much, Dash Boot. Thank you for also calling out in the Discord. Adam, submit your lineup. I love to see this kind of leadership. I love to see that, guys. I know some of you guys may not like it, but I do. I like a person and I like individuals that are interested in keeping us going forward and winning. Guys, this is needed to continue to do that. Look at that. We got 1,238 merits. It could have been, who knows? It could have been first place. He more than likely would have had to win all his brawls, to be honest. So, I'm the type of guy that's honest and willing to admit that. But nonetheless, if he did, imagine. So if you, and I've done that before, it would have put us at first place. The merit count could have been 2,000. So, anyways, guys, moving along. Thank you so much, Dashboot. I so much appreciate your efforts, your hard work. You always show up. You've never missed a brawl. And because of that, I always put you in our brawls because you deserve it. You've earned your stripes. So thank you. Shout out to Dashboot. Moving along, we have Carmen. Carmen actually won 5 games, only one loss and 15 points. Give it up to Carmen. Another individual that shows up to every single brawl since he's actually been here with us. He's also never missed a brawl. So Carmen, thank you for that. Underneath of that, we have 5 Mishras, 5 wins, 2 losses, 15 points. He mentioned he had issues with his rents being out, and look at that. He still made it happen. It shows commitment, it shows character, and I want to thank you for that, 5 Mistros. Thank you so much. This makes a huge difference. I appreciate that. Underneath of that, we have Ladoza, 5 and 2, 15 points. Give it up for Ladoza. Underneath of that, yours truly with a 4 and 1 performance here, filling in the gold fray here and doing everything I can. Underneath of that, Z Demo 12 with a 4 and 1 performance, 12 points. Another brawler that has yet to miss any of our brawl lineup submissions. So thank you so much, Z Demo. You're doing a fantastic job. By the way, filling in that alpha and beta fray, you've done an awesome job. I want to give you a shout out for that. Thank you so much. Underneath of that, we have Crypto Man Sam. 4 and 2, 12 points, and one of our loyal members. He's been here for a very long time. He's helped with donations. He's never missed a brawl as well. Thank you, Crypto Man Sam. A huge shout out to you and your work. Underneath of that, Surprise Olmenko with a 4 and 3 performance, 12 points. Give it up for Surprise Olmenko, another member that never misses brawls, and I much appreciate your efforts. Underneath of that, we have Ragame Finn with a 3 and 0 performance, 9 points. Give it up for Ragame Finn. Underneath of that, we have Escaret, a 3 and 3 performance, 9 points. Another brawler yet to miss any of our brawls. Give it up for Escaret. Underneath of that, we have Crypto Maniac filling in the gold fray with a 2 and 0 performance, 6 points. A huge shout out. He asked me he would love to play, and I went ahead and gave him the call. And I know we've had a little run-ins. It seems that we have patched that up. He seems to be wanting to be in these brawls, and I appreciate that because I mentioned it it is you guys that make this possible. If one misses, then it makes a huge difference. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for asking to participate and also contributing. All right. So underneath of that, yours truly again with a 2 and 5 performance. Not my best performance, guys. I don't know. I just didn't have the right combinations in that fray, but nonetheless, it was not my best performance, so I do apologize for that. And underneath of that, the goose egg, the missing link in the brawl lineup with an 0 and 7 performance, didn't show up, and it actually hurt us big time there. Let's take a look at this and let's point out what I do know is that I do know is he was fully aware of the brawl because he last played 7 hours ago. And when you actually come into the game, you will have a pop up on the screen letting you know your ball. Would you like to submit your lineups? Balls that are coming up. So this is how I know that this individual here didn't care. Adam, I'm pointing you out because I see everything. And I don't miss a beat when it comes to this. There's a reason why we rank number 2 in brawls. And that's because I pay attention to everything in full detail. And I call it out as it is because I am an honest leader and I also want us to keep winning. I'm a very competitive leader at that. So you need to realize that and you need to start paying attention and you need to care because otherwise I'm not submitting you in our lineups if you keep doing that. Okay? So moving along and singing our song. I think that's the end of that for that. Let's take a look at our individual performances here. We can see that Cryptomaniac has shot up to the roof, taking the number 1 spot in the gold freight. A huge shout out to Cryptomaniac. He's doing a phenomenal job. And so thank you for that. Underneath of that, we have Liberty Guy also has been working his tail off here and he's been doing a great job in the gold there. So shout out to Liberty Guy. Underneath of that, we have Five Mishras, who's also been up in the ranks for some time. He's been moving up, actually. I've been seeing that. So shout out to Five Mishra. And underneath of that, we have Escaret, another member that's been moving on up pretty well and doing a fantastic job at that. Thank you for that. We have underneath of that yours truly. Underneath of that yours truly again. Underneath of that Raga Mayfin. And I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's 7 for the Raga Mayfin. Eighth spot goes to Crypto Man Sam. Ninth to Carmen. 10th to Adam Beast. 11th to Z Demo. 12th to Ladoza. 13th to Make Believe. 14th to Dash Boot. 15th to Thunder Bagua. 16th to Surprise Olmenko and 17th to Seated Droid. All right, so hats off, guys. A fabulous job at that. And if we can take a look now at our buildings and let's see exactly how our store is looking. Well, look at that, 27,835 out of 50,000. We're moving so ever closer to level 4 store, guys. I am excited about that. As I mentioned, this is what's going to happen here. This is what's going to happen here when we reach level 4. It'll increase the merits to 20% more. We will also have a sneak peek at the enemy fray assignments. So I am looking forward to that. You guys are making this possible and doing a phenomenal job. And we are currently right now ranked 96 in the world, hanging in the balance of the top 100 guilds. But most importantly, the Brawl rank is actually 2. So thank you so much. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover in this video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.